George Kambosos Jr. put on a solid performance, securing a unanimous decision victory over Jake Wyllie in their 12-round battle at the Kudos Bank Arena in Sydney, Australia. Wyllie, who stepped in as a last-minute replacement, showed incredible heart and determination, but Kambosos' experience and technical skill proved to be the deciding factor. The fight was competitive at times, but Kambosos managed to maintain control for most of the bout, using his speed and movement to keep Wyllie at bay. While Wyllie had moments of success, he struggled to land the kind of clean, decisive shots needed to shift the momentum entirely in his favor. In the opening rounds, Kambosos came out strong, setting a fast pace and landing sharp punches that kept Wyllie on the defensive. His footwork and timing gave him an early advantage, allowing him to dictate the flow of the fight. However, as the rounds progressed, Wyllie began to find his range and confidence. By the 5th round, he started pressing forward aggressively, forcing Kambosos to back up at times. This shift in momentum gave Wyllie a boost, and he managed to land some solid shots that made Kambosos more cautious. Despite this, Kambosos remained composed and continued to score points with precise counter-punching. From the 6th to the 9th round, the fight turned into a more competitive battle, with Wyllie pushing the pace and engaging in exchanges. He fought back well, showing his toughness and refusing to back down despite Kambosos' superior experience. While Wyllie was gaining confidence, Kambosos still had the upper hand, using his defensive skills and counterattacks to maintain control. As the fight wore on, both fighters showed signs of fatigue, but Kambosos' conditioning allowed him to stay sharper, ensuring he remained ahead on the scorecard. By the 11th round, Wyllie knew he was behind and desperately needed something big to turn the fight in his favor. He fought with urgency, trying to close the gap and land a game-changing shot. His aggression was commendable, but Kambosos remained smart, avoiding unnecessary risks and sticking to his strategy. In the final round, Kambosos made a bold move, tossing Wyllie to the canvas, emphasizing his physical control over the fight. While some of his tactics involved holding clinch to avoid head clash, he ultimately did what was necessary to secure the victory. Earlier in the fight, he had suffered cuts above his right eyebrow and left eye due to accidental headbutt, but he managed to fight through the discomfort and finish strong. In the end, Kambosos' experience, ring intelligence, and ability to control the pace proved too much for Wyllie to overcome. Although Wyllie showed incredible heart and resilience, he was unable to do enough to shift the outcome in his favor. This fight demonstrated Kambosos' ability to adapt under pressure and maintain composure even when facing an opponent willing to take risks. With this victory, Kambosos keeps himself in the mix for bigger opportunities in the division, while Wyllie earns respect for his grit and willingness to step up on short notice against a seasoned former champion. Despite Kambosos' clear victory, Wyllie's performance did not go unnoticed. As a late replacement, many expected him to struggle against the more experienced Kambosos, but he proved to be far tougher than anticipated. He absorbed heavy shots, kept pressing forward, and even managed to put Kambosos on the back foot at times. His ability to adjust and make the fight competitive in the middle round showed his potential as a fighter, even though he ultimately fell short on the scorecard. This fight may serve as a stepping stone for Wyllie, proving that he can compete at a high level despite the lack of preparation time. Kambosos, on the other hand, demonstrated why he remains a notable contender in the division. While his performance was not as dominant as some might have expected, he showed poise, technical skill, and the ability to manage a tough and scrappy opponent. He avoided unnecessary risks, stuck to his strategy, and ensured that he maintained control of the fight. Even when Wyllie tried to push forward aggressively, Kambosos remained composed, using his defensive skills and counterattack to maintain the edge. This ability to stay calm under pressure is one of the reasons he has been able to compete at the highest level in the past. However, there were moments in the fight where Kambosos' vulnerabilities were exposed. His tendency to drop his left hand left him open to counter, which Wyllie was able to take advantage of on a few occasions. Additionally, while he controlled much of the fight, he seemed to slow down in the later round, allowing Wyllie to have some success against top-tier opponents. These small laps could be cost to the CZCE.